Be speaking to nominated Senator Tabitha Mutinda. She has a lot of things to say, especially the funding of counties. This has been a thorny issue all the way since 2013, and governors feel that a lot of the resources that are gathered nationally, a huge chunk of it should go to counties. And senators are also backing this proposal or this demand by governors that counties are not getting enough, and the central government needs to do more, provide counties with more. But the question is, how is this money being utilized in the counties? Because the Auditor General, in reports since 2013, has been raising queries that perhaps some of these monies that are being charged to the counties are not being utilized in the manner that they ought to. Karibu sana, Senator. You are live on Parliamentary Broadcasting Unit TV channel, on YouTube as well, and on Signet.
Yes.
We have the budget today.
Yes.
The Cabinet Secretary will be presenting a 4.8 trillion budget for the country.
Yes.
Are you excited or are you disappointed? Where do you stand?
I wouldn't say really either I'm excited or not, because for me the excitement is more when the output is visible. And I say like that because I speak as the Vice Chair of Finance and Budget. Yes. We've been part of this process, especially on our side, on the Senate side. Yesterday is when we were able to complete and pass Division of Revenue Bill with the 428 billion, the mediated version, because we had to do mediation. So with that completion on our side on Senate, that's how now the 4.8 in total trillion is. Yeah. But my excitement is when the output is visible and positive visibility. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah.
Do you think the money to the counties will at some point get to 500 billion?
Yes, because you see, it's a constitutional mandate, which is 15% of revenue, national revenue for the counties. And so, yes, we believe that there will be maximization of revenue collection by the national government, and hence that will be able to also increase the allocation for the counties.
What?
Yes.
Now it's 428.
Yes.
How much would you have wanted counties to get?
Actually, our proposal from the beginning was 454 billion. Yeah. And this was based on different factors, looking at the cost of inflation, okay? At the same time, looking at the SRC circulars that are already with the counties 2 years down the line, and the recurrent expenditure maintenance has been a challenge for the counties. Yeah. We have the issues of the CHPs. You know, it's a shared budget between the national government and the county government. And so you find that the national government at times honors and the counties are a bit strained because of the challenges for funding. At the same time, you find that we have developments like the issues of the KIPES. NSSF was increased, and all these recurrent expenditures have been a bit of a tight for the counties. So with the 454 that we had earlier suggested, we felt that that should be able to be sufficient for them, at least to be able to ensure they are able to meet all their targets and their budgets, both the current and the developmental expenditure. But with the mediation, during the mediation process, we were able to put our case so much. National Assembly was able also to put their case, and the biggest issue was on the issue of debt. Yes. Which is over 2 trillion, and that's where the challenge was. So, yeah, we really had forth and back. It was extremely very tight. We had 7 sittings, and in the final sitting, we decided, okay, let's give them, let's agree to this 4.28 at this particular period, and then we look forward for next financial year, which we believe it will be more than 430 billion moving forward, or even more, or even 500. Who knows?
And I know that as senators, you work so hard to ensure that counties get their money and on time. What is your assessment of how this money is utilized in the counties?
Of course, we have seen, in our oversight mandate, we've seen that there are loopholes. Counties have, it's even been on media, whereby monies have been looted, and you ask yourself where this money is coming from. And we've done recommendations as Senate, different committees. So yes, I wouldn't say there are no loopholes. Loopholes are there, but you see, as per the law pertains, our mandate we need to do our role, and our role is to ensure that counties have got their funding, and that's constitutionally. They are not begging; it's in the constitution. So that is what we appear, and that's what we were able to achieve. So we have different stakeholders. We have the EACC, we have the ODPP, we have all these institutions. For us as Parliament is to do recommendations, which we've been able to do. The rest needs to be played by the other government bodies. So we've done our part. We have policies in place that we've set. So as far as legislation is concerned, we have done our part. What is important is to ensure that these monies are utilized in the right way.
Yeah.
Yes.
And politically, sorry, we have senators who are dreaming of being governors, and we have governors who are dreaming of being senators.
Yes.
This relationship is supposed to help legislation, and it's also supposed to help development in the counties. Is it working, really?
Yes, it is. There is no illegality in anybody having a dream. We also have ministers who want to be president. There's no problem. It's not an offense. It's anybody is entitled. Even you might decide today I want to be a senator. It is okay. It's fine. And you might be interviewing a senator or a governor. I mean, there's no problem. Like you are doing it right now with me. So these are normal ambitions, and they do not hinder the responsibility and the mandate. And actually, it's even good having a senator becoming a governor. There is maximum experience in it. When they settle, they know where they're coming from, how things are supposed to be done. They are more experienced, actually. We've seen whereby people have come from the corporate. Some have been able to achieve, some have not even done it worse. So it's anybody's normal ambition, and it is right. It doesn't hinder or interfere work. And I've seen actually those senators who want to be governors, they have really fought for more funding for those counties. I remember last year when we were doing the fourth basis formula, and we had to listen to the 12 counties who are getting the least amounts, and we came to a positive conclusion. So it's actually a win-win subject, because we serve the same people at the end of the day.
You're a member of the Health Committee.
Yes, I am.
And 175.5 billion has been allocated to the health sector.
Yes.
Is it enough? And from your assessment, are we headed in the right direction? We have SHA, we have everything going on, USAID stopping, and now funding of programs such as HIV and AIDS is out of trouble.
I wouldn't say it's not enough, but it is something. We are last year's financial year 2025-2026, the allocation in the health ministry was 164 billion, and today it is 175, which is an increment of 12 billion. And this increment, I'm actually happy as a woman, because it's been factored as on the maternity section, neonatal section. That's where most of the budget has been increased, which is positive, so as to be able to manage the mortality issues and be able to improve the services for mother-child delivery. And so also the primary health care, so budgets have been increased, and in that regard, more people are mostly within the accessibility of the dispensary levels. And primary healthcare budget, Kenyans are supposed to get services for free at that particular level before we go to level 5, 4, 5, and even level 6. And also to encourage, the problem we have is that we have over 10 million Kenyans who have been registered for SHA, but only about 40% or 35% are the ones who are genuinely submitting their remittances for SHA. And that's where the challenge is, because most people, yes, they're registered, but a smaller number is the one which is remitting. So we've really encouraged the Ministry of Health through the SHA department to be able to ensure they sensitize more Kenyans to be able to do their submissions. And so with those increments, even in the education sector, we've seen there has been an increment of 28 billion. Most of the funds having gone to Teacher Service Commission, because we want to ensure that there are more teachers, so that we strengthen the CBC program. We've had a gap in the GSS category of our learners. So with those increments, we pray and hope that the ministries will be able to streamline, ensure also they offer adequate services to our people.
Okay. You're a first-time member of parliament.
Yes, first time.
I know
Senate.
you have learned so much.
Yes, I have.
And as we wind up,
Yes.
what are some of the things that you would want to change, you know, between now and 2027, even
Yes.
post 2027?
Honestly, speaking, it's 1 year almost, you know,
Yeah.
to the end. I'm happy that I've been part of this budget process where I sit as a Vice Chair Finance and Budget.
Yeah.
I'm very happy, and I believe as I transition, because I look forward to go to the National Assembly, God willing, in 2027 as the Woman Rep Nairobi County, and I hope to even sit in the Budget Committee so that I can be able to continue fighting
Yes.
to ensure there is accountability and also budget cuts, you know, in areas that we can be able to save and whereby monies have been just spent for you know, luxuries and all that, these unnecessary conferences that do not add value.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Asante sana.
That is Senator Tabitha Mutinda giving us her insights into the budget that will be presented before the National Assembly this afternoon by Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi.
fine, well done.
And right
Good to
now,
see you.
joining me on the set will be Molo Member of Parliament,
Yes.
Kuri Kimani, who has a lot of knowledge as
Asante.
far as
Oh, does it?
budgeting is concerned. And
Oh, you're
as-
waiting.